welcome back to our socially responsible investment video series. My name is Brad Wilson, financial advisor with KLT Wealth Management, and I'm joined by my colleague, Courtney Beach. And today we are diving into the second of 5 approaches when it comes to socially responsible investing. Last episode, we touched on the integration of ESG, that being environmental social governance. So if you haven't yet seen that video, make sure to go check that one out. Today, we are going to be talking a bit more about exclusionary funds. Now, these are funds that, or investment vehicles that look to make change by not investing. So specifically omitting certain sectors or areas. So this can also be called negative screening or divestment. So those are some of the terminology you may hear when it comes to exclusionary funds, because each of those sort of methods they have a criteria that excludes mainly certain industries, but also certain types of products or services. Yeah, so Courtney, do you want to touch a little bit more on what that might be and how they work?
Yeah, so this approach, exclusionary funds, is one of the first I remember coming across in the industry of SRI that managers use to create their SRI portfolios. And they can exclude companies based on just the company itself. They can exclude them based on the industry that they're working in. They can exclude them based on the country. And they use basically their moral or religious beliefs in what they choose to exclude. I think one of the best examples that most of our listeners have probably heard of is sin stocks. So many managers use what they call sin stocks, and they don't include them in their investments. Those would include your tobacco, weapons, adult entertainment, and gambling. And then some of them have even extended it to nuclear energy or fossil fuels, but not necessarily. So when you are looking at an exclusionary fund or an SRI fund, you need to ask, what is the manager excluding? What is he including? Because if you're looking for no fossil fuels and you get one of these funds, you might be surprised that there's fossil fuels in them. So you really want to be clear on what it is they're actually excluding.
Yeah, so and a little bit unlike the first method, which is the ESG integration, this one is a little more cut and dry. You know exactly what the approach is of the manager. They're excluding this industry or these companies for X reasons. So this method is pretty straightforward with exclusionary funds, but as Courtney said, make sure to ask exactly what it is to get that clarification, so you know what you are investing in and what you are not supporting by not having it in the fund, essentially. So for the next video, we're going to talk about the third approach to socially responsible investments. That's going to be thematic funds. So make sure to check out that video in a couple of weeks. And for now, we will see you later.